Yes, in our marriage, in Akan marriage or traditional marriage, some people tend to describe it as an engagement. No, it is not an engagement. What we normally do, the man and his family, the entire family, meet the girl's family or the will-be wife's family, where they'll bring the drinks, they'll bring the suitcase, they'll bring the schnapps, they'll bring the tamboba, they'll bring the itinsa and the tiadia, where the two families will meet together to accept or give their daughter in marriage. That is not engagement. I am speaking as an Akan who have studied this, our traditional ways. Now, let's look at it this way. The aspect of our marriage, which we call the engagement, is what we call the kokoko or the opunechibo. The kokoko or the opunechibo. In other words, in hunenim insa. You see, when a man sees a girl and they've agreed to marry, the few family members of the girl of the will-be husband will go to the girl's house and knock, so to speak, just to introduce themselves to the nuclear family or to the family that yes, we have seen your daughter and we want to make preparation and come and marry her. Do we have your blessing? Then as you are going, they will go with schnapps in those days, just to knock, just to hint the father that you have interest in marrying their daughter. So that is what we call in Akan as inhunenim insa. And that act is called the opunechibo or the kokoko. So the Akan will say that after going through the kokoko or the knocking, the Akans will say that Odenano atoneso. Odenano atoneso simply means the girl has been engaged. The girl has been engaged. Foreign traditions will bring ring or the engagement ring and give it to you as engagement. But with us, the engagement is what we call the kokoko, the opunechibo. That's where the groom will introduce himself to the bride's father or the girl's father to indicate his interest to marry their daughter. Now, the girl's family will do some background investigation about the boy. They'll fix a date where the marriage itself will take place. So what some people call the engagement is not engagement. It is the marriage, or you say traditional marriage or marriage, simple. Let's say if I'm not a Christian, if I'm not a Muslim, I'm just a traditional person, I'm just ordinary person. If I go through that marriage rite where I pay the dowry, where I pay the bride price and give the drinks and give the suitcase and those items, after that incident, I will take my wife home. That is all. That you call wedding. It's foreign culture. And it is the foreign culture that especially Christianity has embraced. So, so to speak, Christians, we marry twice. You marry the traditional one, or of course, that's us. And then we go to the church and do the white wedding. So I'm here saying once again that as the family members meet with the drinks and the suitcase and the items where both families meet and take the girl in marriage or ask for the girl's hands in marriage, where all the items are provided, that activity is what we call marriage or traditional marriage. It is not engagement. Engagement is just one aspect of it, which sometimes it's even more private. Maybe 2 people or 3 people from the boy's family will see few people of the girl's family to just knock. And as you are knocking to enter into the house, you go with drink. And we call that as inhunenim insa. So that private engagement is what we call the opunechibo or the kokoko. So when the boy does that, or when the guy does that, the guy can conveniently say that, I have engaged this girl, if you want to speak English. Other than that, the accounts will say, me de mano atone so, meaning nobody can come and engage her again. Remember, that's not a real marriage. So after doing the engagement, you can't have the girl, or you can't have the girl in your home or on your bed until the marriage, the traditional marriage, takes place. The girl is still not your wife. So let's take note that what most people call the engagement, your co-engagement, we are going for an engagement. It is not an engagement. It is marriage, or if you like, traditional wedding. I like the Nigerians. Mostly they will say it is traditional wedding. But for us, we say it's an engagement. It's not an engagement. The wedding is what we have at the church, or we have at the Registrar General's Department, or we have at the district assemblies, the TMAs, the AMAs, and those things. Those are what we call as weddings. But what we do at home, it is our traditional wedding, if you want to use the word wedding, or our traditional marriage. So anytime you are attending such a function, don't say you are attending an engagement. It's not an engagement. It is marriage ceremony. It is a traditional wedding. Let us learn, and let us not turn our culture upside down.